I was waking up at like 2 a.m. or 2 p.m., I should say. Nice and overheated because for some reason my body temperature raises by like 10 fucking degrees whenever I'm sleeping. And I turn on the TV and I look on Twitter and I find out there is a fucking riot of alt-righters, Trump supporters, and Nazis at the Capitol building in D.C. They're trying to storm the fucking Capitol to keep Biden from being confirmed president-elect of the United States. For those of you guys that aren't aware of what actually happened, of all the events that went down, I'm going to try to retell them up to this point as best I can. Current events are still unfolding. New stuff may happen as this video is filmed, and I will continue to record and cover the new things that unfold. But there's a lot to go over, an absolute shit ton to talk about. So let's get right the fuck into it. 900 viewers, let's do it. All right. So we're going to start with this thread by Julio Rosas. Basically, earlier today, there was a massive Trump rally. Well, look at this video. This isn't from the protest or the riot that happened. This is just a Trump rally that happened. Trump did a big rally, and at the end of this rally, if we can find it, Trump told a speech in which, at the end, he tells his supporters to go march to the grounds of the Capitol building. And as you can see, this is them tearing down the fences. This was the beginning. This is them fucking rolling up on the Capitol building, trying to fucking siege it like it's Lord of the Rings or some shit. And, yeah, obviously, as you can imagine, violence ensued. That blood on the ground? That looks like blood.
There's fucking blood.
Yep.
And they shot him in the face.
Wow. So, yeah, shit was going the fuck down. Eventually, these Trump supporters managed to overwhelm the police, and they got inside the fucking Capitol building. They literally sieged and stormed into the Capitol building. Many of them going into offices and whatnot. They went into like the big seat where like the Senate is at, like, you know, the big fucking meeting hall. And they took like there's this one Nazi guy. Does anyone have a picture of the Nazi guy with the horned helmet with the painted face, the American flag, and the QAnon sign? Does anyone have the picture of that guy standing at like the podium? Does anyone have that? I want to show it on stream. We're also at over 1,000 viewers right now. It's Pog. Anyone have a screenshot? Mercy says they'll find it. Okay. Yeah, they stormed the building. Rioter uses a metal barricade to try to break open the Capitol building door. This is like straight out of the Lord of the Rings. This is like the most LARPy shit I've seen in my fucking life. What did they think they were going to accomplish here? I'm genuinely curious. God, there's so much I want to say, but it's so overwhelming with all the shit going on. Okay, the first thing I want to say is conservative pundits can never say that the left are the violent ones ever again. This isn't some like valiant display of the right's power in America. This is a pitiful, sputtering attempt to keep fascism alive in power in America. That's what this is. This is the day of the cope, okay? This is the day of the cope. And let's just say Biden's inauguration day is going to be the day of the rope for these people. Just kidding. In a video game, in Minecraft. That was a joke. But as I said, though, this isn't some beautiful, powerful display of tenacity and collectivism or whatever. This is a pitiful display of sore losers trying really hard to keep fascism alive. These people most of them are Nazis. These aren't your general tradcon types. These are legitimate Nazis. They've got there were people there with Nazi tattoos. The Proud Boys were there. Nick Fuentes and Baked Alaska was there. They actually got into Nancy Pelosi's office. Oh, wait, you got the linky? The linky? Is this it? Yeah, there he is. This fucking dude. This dude is a Nazi guy, QAnoner, who came with a spear with American flag on it. Holy fuck. Imagine being such a pathetic LARPer. Oh my god, look at this fucking dude. What are the odds that these people will be doing any serious time in jail? I have no idea. Okay, I'm not exactly, I don't know. We don't know yet. Hopefully a while. Keep America great. Well, look at that that beautiful specimen of the white race right there. Jesus Christ. Where's the picture of him on the stand? By the podium. Jesus. Okay. What else do we have? Rioters mobbed a crew. Oh, yeah. So it was a camera crew from the press. And as we know, fascists have a massive disdain for any form of journalism. Here, really quickly, I'll switch to my gaming scene so you guys get a better view of it. And I've got my smaller camera up in the top right. Fascists despise the media because it's the job of the media to keep the government in check, to inform the people so that the people are informed about what's going on with the government. And as much as these types of people say that they're super anti-government, they're against the power of the state or whatever, fascists love the state. They always have, as long as there's the right people in power. So they always have a very huge hate boner for the media. So let's go ahead and see what they've been doing to any camera crews that have come out to broadcast what's been happening here. The day of the cope. This is the day of the cope, chat. That's what we're watching right now. This is what no oppression does to a motherfucker. Yeah, these are people who want very desperately to have oppression points, okay? It's funny. This is so wild. You guys realize this isn't going away when Trump does, right? You all know that, right? This isn't going away when Trump is out of office. These people don't just die die during inauguration day, right? They don't just all. It's not like when the fucking ring gets destroyed and all the fucking orcs run off into the hills and in the mountains and they die off or whatever. No, these people are still going to be around. They're going to be voting. They're going to be, raping children because these types of people are pedophiles. They're going to be doing all this terrible shit and they're going to continue to do it. Unfortunately, it seems like, especially through the internet, there's been this weird alt-right culture propped up. I actually posted a meme about this the other day, and I'm actually curious to see what you guys in chat think about it. Let me see if I can find it. It's mostly like a joke meme, because obviously it's insanely reductive, but there is some truth to it. Here, let me go to my Twitter and scroll through. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, come on, come on. Where is it? Come on. Jesus, Twitter. Hold on, I found it. I found it. I got this meme from Vosh's subreddit. Guy gets mad at female game developer, then a bunch of dominoes knocked down. American fascism rejects democracy and 300K plus die in a pandemic. And you can also include alt-righters stormed the Capitol building. So, they're conservative. Yeah. I should mention, by the way, the reason they did all of this was to try to prevent the election results from getting counted. It's happening right now. They're back.
They should be provided no leniency. I want to thank the many of the Capitol Hill Police and Secret Service and local police who kept us safe today and worked to clear the Capitol and return it to its rightful owners and its rightful purpose. I want to thank the leaders, Democrat and Republican, House and Senate. It was Speaker Pelosi, Leader McConnell, Leader McCarthy, and myself who came together and decided that these thugs would not succeed, that we would finish the work of that our Constitution requires us to complete in the very legislative chambers of the House and Senate that were desecrated.
So the reason why they started this whole riot, siege of the fucking Capitol building, was to prevent this from happening. The final count and confirmation of the Electoral College votes confirming that Biden is in fact president of the United States. That is what they were trying to stop. If we go back to this meme, I actually do want to talk about this meme because it's relevant to what's going on here. Guy gets mad at female video game developer. American fascism rejects democracy and 300K plus die in a pandemic. And then, of course, this kind of shit happens. This is obviously a very reductive meme, if we're being fair. Very reductive meme, okay? This isn't exactly what happened, but I do like to think that there is something that comes from this. I feel like, and maybe this is because I wasn't as politically involved back then, but I feel like politics wasn't like this before the weird cultural shift that happened not just in the gaming community with Gamergate, but just in politics in general in 2014. It was around 2014, 2015 that Trump came into popularity. And I feel like a lot of what caused Gamergate was right-wing populism, or at least Gamergate sort of fed into right-wing populism, and this led to this fuck your feelings, feminist cringe, the SJW, radical left, blah, 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 that sort of came in to allow this cultural shift that got Trump into office. Am I the only one that feels that way? Maybe I am. I keep getting told it's a lib take, but, you know. If we go through the thread a little more, police are defending Capitol grounds as the crowd has gotten much smaller here. So towards the night, the police implemented a curfew in which they were basically going to enact some severe violence on the people there unless they got the fuck off the property. And so they got everyone out of there. I believe they're still holding people back right now. And in the Capitol building now, everyone is back and they are confirming Biden's election, which is pretty cool. We also won the Senate, by the way. They're pretty mad about that. We won, we got full-on Blorgia, full Blorgia, for both Senate seats and the presidency. Blorgia, hell yeah. What else has happened here? So Steven Crowder here saying, dang, I'm praying. Encourage you to do the same. We need answers from Democrats and Republicans. So this is basically not... Thank you. I love living by a busy road. Dang, I'm praying for blah, blah, blah. So basically, this is the most soft, non-disavowal you can possibly imagine. Crowder's completely happy that this happened. This big riot thing. He doesn't give a fuck. This is the natural conclusion of the fascist rhetoric he spews. Also, and this is fucking hilarious, Twitter says that if President Trump does not stop violating its policies, he will be permanently banned. The company already took the unprecedented move of locking his account for 12 hours. Twitter has had to delete the last 3 tweets that he's made. They've locked the tweets, and his account has been suspended for 12 hours. And if he doesn't delete those tweets, then he will remain suspended. They've already basically said that as soon as he's out of office, they're permanently banning his Twitter account, but feels fucking good, man. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar is writing up articles of impeachment. Donald J. Trump should be impeached by the House of Representatives and removed from office by the United States Senate. We can't allow him to remain in office. It's a matter of preserving our republic, and we need to fulfill our oath. Yeah, I mean, what's happening right now? Trump is actively waging a war on democracy. Here we have the thread from Twitter talking about how they're going to ban him. As a result of the unprecedented and ongoing violent situation in Washington, D.C., we have required the removal of 3 at Donald Trump tweets that have been posted earlier today for repeated and severe violations of our civic integrity policy. This means that the account of Donald Trump will be locked for 12 hours following the removal of these tweets. If the tweets are not removed, the account will remain locked. Our future violations of the Twitter rules, including civic integrity or violent threats policies, will result in permanent suspension of the president's account. Our public interest policy, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Yeah, it's fucking over for Trump on his Twitter thing. Oh, yeah, here. We have a Proud Boy here with zip ties. These zip ties are meant for binding people's hands. These are what terrorists use when they don't have access to handcuffs to bind people's hands when they take hostages. The Proud Boys were there ready to take senators and Congress people hostage. That's what they were there to do. They were there to pillage and probably murder and take hostages. This was an attempted coup. There's just no doubt about it. That's what this was. Mike Pence has given up on Trump and his cult. He's also unfollowed Trump's account and removed him from his banner. Wait, really? The violence and destruction taking place at the U.S. Capitol must stop, and it must stop now. Anyone involved must respect law enforcement officers and immediately leave the building. Peaceful protest is the right of every American, but this attack on our Capitol will not be tolerated, and those involved will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Yeah, so here's the thing that I don't think a lot of leftists realize. Conservatives, all of them, are fucking crazy, and they're insanely wrong, and their beliefs are, if not fascistic, only a few steps away from fascism. But you have to understand that there is kind of a difference, or a very different, like, small distinction between your radical but still basically tradcons and somebody as insane as Trump and everybody that follows him, right? You have to understand that, like, Mike Pence is crazy and horrible and a terrible fucking person, but he isn't at the level of wanting the fucking Capitol building burned down and destroyed and lawmakers being held hostage and murdered by Nazi protesters, okay? Pence isn't at that level. Most Republicans in our government right now aren't at that level. So, yeah, I'm not really surprised that even Pence is turning on Trump here. I'm not surprised at all. It's also possible that this is sort of an optics thing because he realizes how fucking bad this looks. How's this going?
And have you been watching all day today, Cynthia?
Ooh,
yes,
pop
I
my
have.
jaw.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Thank you for taking my call. I think that the violence is...
How do you think this will affect the perception? How do you think this will affect the perception of the right? This is actually, okay. For a while, the right has perpetuated its image, which its image is what it uses to bring people into their sort of political thing. The right has perpetuated their entire image on being like the cool, disaffected, laid-back, edgy boys, while the left are the triggered SJWs that are causing violence and all that kind of shit, right? You know how the right likes to paint the left. You know the straw man that they build. I don't know if they're going to be able to perpetuate that narrative anymore. Well, they will. They'll continue to perpetuate that narrative because they have to, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do that and for it to reach more center-leaning people, center to center left-leaning young people that are susceptible to right-wing propaganda. I don't know how effectively they're going to be able to do that anymore. Pence cannot be happy that Trump incited a riot against a building he was in. Yeah, it's part of it too. Especially because the riot was there to fuck up Pence too. Do you want to know what happened? Trump told his audience that Pence has the power to overturn the election and keep Trump in power, and that he's not doing it. That Pence has betrayed them. That is what Trump told his fan base. They were there for Pence's head just as much as they were chanting "Kill Pence." Yeah, they were there just as much for Pence's head as they were for like AOC and Ilhan Omar and Pelosi and everyone else's. Trump called Pence a coward. Yeah. But Trump's the actual coward. Riley Rashong almost went down there. I'm glad she didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is fucking wild. They were bringing out nooses. The Trump supporters were bringing out nooses. Dylan Burns was there. My man, Dylan Burns. Can we get his Twitter up on here? I'm in this article. Dylan's Burn TV had just over 1,000 people watching his stream while he was standing away from the protests. Hey, we've got a little over 1,000 people watching the stream. I want to see what he's been posting. By the way, these people call themselves patriots as they, try to fucking break in and murder members of Congress and the Senate. So that's pretty funny. Ben Shapiro's reaction. Let's see. Is it a video? This is definitely definitionally un-American. Tragic. The worst person you know just made a good point. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Guy trying to block media's view, he yelled, "Take off your mask, be free." Shortly after the reporter used the word rioter for people who go inside the building, the man got in his face and yelled at him. Okay, so it's not in this video. Near media now at a distance. Yeah, so it's probably safe to stay the fuck away from where the riots was happening. Helicopters in the sky, flashbangs and tear gas deployed near me, had to run. Just heard someone break a window. Guy just passed with a flag stolen from a building, said he took it for the people. Someone just spit on me, nice fellow. Guy walked up to me and said, "We are on opposite sides, but you have the right to vote for who you want to. Stay safe." Nice guy. Very loud bang just went off. Groypers have arrived. Yep, those are Groypers. That's what they look like. Just heard someone say, "Why didn't the cops pepper spray Antifa and BLM? Why us?" Hearing people calling... Like, these people are delusional. These people are living in a different fucking universe. I don't think you guys realize... okay. I have to acknowledge this, okay? We'll look at Mark Dice's tweets in a second. I have to acknowledge this. Okay. Seanhead's getting a lot of shit for this tweet, okay? Seanhead's getting a lot of shit for this tweet. Have you guys seen it? Hypers in chat if you've seen Seanhead getting shit for this tweet that she did back in December. This could be us marching to the Congress building together, cons. That's what she tweeted. Aged extremely poorly. I'm gonna do a little bit of I'm gonna half play defense and half critique Seanhead here for what she tweeted here, okay? So Shu, if you're watching this, these people are fucking insane. The conservatives doing this, these are people that because you are bi would want you dead. These are people that want trans people dead. These are people that want, like brown people out of. These are Nazis that were marching on Congress. Okay, you are not going to find any mutual agreement with conservatives where the left and the right can get together and march on the Capitol building and purge the Democrat and Republican establishment in favor of some populist pro-worker, pro-people, whatever. This just isn't a thing that's going to happen. I feel like sometimes Shu is a bit too nice to to conservatives because I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty like obvious assumption that this was going to happen. If conservatives are marching on the Capitol building, this is what's going to happen. Protester to police. The traitors get the rope. Traitors get the fucking rope. Wait till we come back with rifles, motherfucker. You think that's an idle threat. Let's hear it.
Traitors get the rope! Traitors get the fucking rope! Traitors get the fucking rope! Traitors get the rope! Wait till we come back with rifles, motherfucker! You think that's an idle threat?
The Copium Wars. The fucking Copium Wars. Oh my god. But like I was saying, like I we'll bring that back around to what Shu tweeted. Are these the people that you think that we're gonna be like working with? Like I don't think we are. I don't think we can work with these people. I'm gonna be honest. Don't think these are the people that we should be trying to appeal to work with. How many people went? It looked to me like a few hundred, but a few thousand went to Trump's inauguration. What's this? Yeah, here's pictures of the nooses. These are the nooses they rolled out. Apparently they rolled out a guillotine too in Arizona. Yeah, there were other protests and riots happening in other parts of the country. I know they were happening in Oregon too. Here in Arizona, or not here in Arizona, I'm not in Arizona, but here in this picture in Arizona, they brought out a guillotine. So, yeah. That's what's happening right now. We got a spicy take from Candace Owens. Let me see. My hope is that all violent agitators are arrested and their names are revealed publicly. Call it a hunch, but my guess is they're all still Antifa thugs in the mix. This is what they're going to do now. They're going to try to claim that they were, it was Antifa thugs doing it. Oh my fucking god. Stop grifting and admit you contribute to far-right violence just like you did with the Christ Church shooter who said you inspired him. You guys remember that? Do you guys remember? I think it was the Christchurch shooter. Am I wrong here? The Christchurch shooter said that he was inspired by Candace Owens' rhetoric? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no doubt that many of the fucking boomers that showed up there watch Candace Owens' Facebook videos because, you know, they think she's like one of the good ones. Oh yeah, Mark Dice. Let's see what Mark Dice is up to. Look at this fucking Copium account, my dude. The Trump wearing the pixelated 2010 meme sunglasses. The Trump's outline in his profile picture. Oh my god. Like the Democrats who tried to stop Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation. What the fuck? Disgraced Fox News contributor Andrew Napolitano wants the president to be arrested? Yes. Facebook announces they are censoring photos and videos of today's mostly peaceful, you say. You know a woman died, right? This is literally just a repeat of Charlottesville, actually. I was right? New Zealand, conservative Candace Owens influenced me above all New Zealand gunmen. Yeah, not surprised. Yeah, Mark Dice is fucking insane. This is going to be a repeat of the Charlottesville protests, by the way. It's going to be a repeat of this. Oh, Pence is talking.
May God bless all who serve here and those who protect this place. And may God bless the United States of America. Let's get back to work.
Did he just swear in Biden? Or not swear in, but like announce Biden would be president?
And that was the Vice President about 20 minutes ago when the Senate came back in session. According to the Vice President's press secretary, Devin O'Malley, Vice President Mike Pence has returned to the Senate. He never left the Capitol. The Vice President was in regular contact with House and Senate leadership, Capitol Police, the Department of Justice, and the Department of Defense to facilitate efforts to secure the Capitol and reconvene Congress. And now we will finish the people's business. That's a live shot of the Capitol. You can see the barriers. Usually there are people walking back and forth there. This is the east front of the Capitol. The Senate is on your far right. The House chamber is down on the far left. And we're waiting for the House to come back into session. The Senate, though, you can watch live on C-SPAN 2. Lauren and...
Wow. Well, they're back to work, and they got those fuckers out of there. Guys, when's Inauguration Day? Is it the 12th or the 21st? I can't remember. Presidential Inauguration Day. 21st? 20th. It's the 20th. Do you think, you guys know that the QAnoners have like a code word that Trump is supposed to say if it's time for them to like take up their guns and storm the Capitol, right? Wait, Vermin, welcome to the stream. Imagine doing all this and all you accomplish is killing one of your own. It was one of them that they murdered? That's funny. So, do you guys think that Donald Trump will say the code word, the storm has come, on Inauguration Day for Biden, or the day before? Oh, it's the DC police that shot her. Oh, it was a woman who was inside the building and they shot her. I do not condone police violence. He's 100% going to say it on the 20th live. I've been saying that for weeks. I really fucking... Oh, God. Dude, listen, okay? If the Trump supporters show up at the Capitol on Inauguration Day with guns and start shooting people, you do realize the police are going to open fire on them, right? Like, they're going to go the fuck off. Should I get drunk? Should I get drunk for this? I feel like this is an occasion in which it's appropriate for me to drink. Because, you know, why not? Let's celebrate this degenerate display of conservative values that's happened today. Hey, babe, could you bring me, a wine glass and a bottle of wine? I'll drink with you. Pog. Only if you play Minecraft too? Hell yeah. I'll play Minecraft in a bit, okay? Don't worry, we got stuff to go over. Tommy Lauren has a tweet we need to look at. Charlie Kirk. Let's look at this. I'll get out. We're out of wine? No, we're not. There's wine in the fridge. There's wine in the fridge. We have whiskey and vodka and Baileys and beer. Can you bring me the whiskey and vodka? Or actually, just bring me the whiskey. I've tried the vodka. The vodka's not great. Yeah, if you've got a shot glass and a bottle of whiskey, that'll do. Get tanked tonight and on Inauguration Day? You better believe it. I'm more of a whiskey guy than a vodka guy. Personally. Rum is where it's at. I've never had rum. Let's see. Charlie Kirk's tweet. Hey, liberals, do you notice that when conservatives lose races, we don't riot, scream, and smash windows, burn cars, assault people, or need days off work? It's amazing how mature and civil conservatives are. Please remember this and take notes when we get Trump reelected in 2020. Pepe laugh. That's all I have to say. Oh, fuck. That aged like hard fucking spoiled milk. Oh my god. Liberty Hangout? Oh, yeah. Let's see Liberty you mean Fascism Hangouts tweets. My allegiance.
There was one glass of wine left. If you want more to drink after that, let me know. I'll make you a drink.
Alright, I'll drink some whiskey after this. Is it okay to mix wine and whiskey? Should I drink whiskey when I've already got a stomach with wine in it? Does that sound like a bad idea? I feel like it might be. Wine is yummy. I think it's some kind of white wine. I'm not sure. Glug glug. Alright, what's this say? My allegiance isn't to democracy, we know that, you're fascists. My allegiance isn't to the Constitution, we know that, you're fascists. My allegiance is to Donald J. Trump. That's fascism. Yeah, the wine is White Zinfandel, by the way. I didn't expect Zan to drink the whole thing in 10 seconds. What do you take me for? What do you take me for? Did you just chug that? Yeah, Lonnie, why? How did you do that? What? It's good. You're supposed to sip it? I don't give a shit what I'm supposed to do.
Not for chugging.
Could you bring some whiskey? I said I was going to get drunk. The faster you drink, the drunker you get. And I must say tonight that a riot is the language of the unheard, and that it is America. And what it is America has failed to hear, it has failed to hear that the promise of freedom and justice have not been met. Martin Luther King Jr. Oh my fucking god. How are these people still quoting MLK? What a fucking joke, dude. Keemstar's reaction? Oh god. Giveaway. In case of all-out civil war, I have room about 100 extra people in my bunker. Retweet, follow, winners picked when the civil war starts. All winners are subject to medical screening before entry and may be denied based on results. He doesn't actually have a bunker, by the way. Everyone thinks this is a joke, but I did want to make sure I have viewers after the war is over. Yes, every room has a PS5. Jesus fucking Christ. The LARP. There's no civil war. It's going to happen. It's just going to be riots from alt-righters that are going to get fucking shot up whenever they try to pull some shit. Oh, look, it's Mitch the bitch. Hit me up, Mitch.
Duty under the Constitution.
Minority Senate Leader Mitch.
And for our nation.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch.
And we're going to do it tonight. This afternoon, Congress began the process of honoring the will of the American people and counting the Electoral College votes. We've fulfilled this solemn duty every 4 years for more than 2 centuries. Whether our nation's been at war or at peace, under all manner of threats, even during an ongoing armed rebellion and the Civil War,
what?
The clockwork of our democracy has carried on.
Oh, okay.
The United States and the United States Congress have faced down much greater threats than the unhinged crowd we saw today.
What is this?
We've never been
what
deterred before,
What is it?
and will be not deterred today.
Okay. I
They
like
tried
taking
to
whiskey shots.
disrupt our democracy.
No, you just chugged
They
glass of
failed.
wine, we're not doing shots.
They failed.
What is,
failed to
apparently
attempt
this is
to
whiskey
obstruct
and
the
something.
Congress.
I don't know.
This failed insurrection only underscores how crucial the task before
That's
us is
really yummy.
for our republic. Our
Did Lonnie
nation
lie
was
to me?
founded
This doesn't have whiskey in
precisely
it, does it?
so that the free choice of the American people is what shapes our self-government and determines the destiny of our nation.
Okay, I think it does have alcohol in it.
Not
that takes a
fear.
long time to...
Not force,
That takes a long time for the alcohol taste to kick in.
the peaceful expression of the popular will.
Just
Now,
make
we
sure to drink
assembled this
water.
afternoon to
got
count our
my water.
citizens' votes and to formalize their choice of the next president.
Hey, Luna, why are you in here? You want to hop up in my lap?
Now we're going to finish
Luna,
exactly what we
come here,
started.
kitty. I'm going to get that
We'll
kitty.
complete the process the right way, by the book. We'll follow our precedents, our laws, and our Constitution to the letter. And we will certify the winner of the 2020 presidential election.
She doesn't like being held.
Criminal behavior will never dominate the United States Congress.
She's a good cat.
This institution is resilient.
Fuentes is still a little cunt, but he got this one right. What is this? Oh, I'm blocked by him, though. Nick Fuentes blocked me. I can't see it. Peepo's sad. Incognito mode? You're right. Well, let's see AOC's reactions. That's fizzy as fuck. It's making me burp. Impeach. True! Errol Weber for CA governor? Who the fuck? He's some Republican dumbfuck. You're pretty bad, but you're entertaining to watch, so I don't think we should impeach you quite yet. Why is this the top comment on her post? There's this like trend of AOC reply guys that come in and they're like they reply with some like snobby remark that's not even like, it's some boomer shit beneath AOC's tweets and they think they're being slick. Can you impeach a congresswoman? Is that a thing? Can congressmen and congresswomen get impeached? Is that even a thing? I don't even know. You can suspend them, I guess, yeah. I'm okay, yeah. She tweeted that she's alright. I saw this. I already liked it. Was barricaded in for several hours. I'll tell you about it later. For now, we must focus on the task at hand to preserve the integrity of our democracy, hold accountable those responsible for their attempts to subvert our nation's elections, and shred our Constitution apart. Sorry for the earlier comma typo. It's been a day. And then here's Nico Lol simping for her. Nico Lol being a very attractive Bernie supporter here. That's her. I simp. I'm gonna be honest. I've always been a Nico Lol simp, okay? People are simping over Belle Delphine. They're simping over Pokimane and Valkyrie. I've always been simping for the OK Boomer girl. I'm gonna be honest. What is this mixed with? It's so good. E-girl president when? No idea. Soon. I'm sure it's soon. I should drink more often whenever I stream. I feel so much less anxious when I've got like, what, 1,600 people watching me right now? Soda water and raspberry lemonade? Is there any alcohol in it? Did you trick me? Lonnie, did you trick me? Because I'm gonna go get a bottle of whiskey and a shot glass. I'll be right back with a bottle of whiskey and a shot glass. I'm not drunk.
You're gonna be drunk. We don't even have shot glasses. Sit down.
We have shot glasses.
No, we don't.
I can sip from a wine glass. I think Lonnie's trying to fool me. I don't think she wants me to get drunk. Lonnie is far from a dom. There's alcohol in there, dude? Alright. If I get drunker, then we'll find out. Nice suck. My sucking skills are quite good. Oh yeah, is this a this is a video, right? We should probably keep up the content. What's happening right now in the session of Congress? I'm curious. Hey, Mitch the bitch, what's going on, buddy?
Ed in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Chad Pergram of Fox is reporting that the 15-minute bells in the House of Representatives have gone off in the Capitol. House back in at 9 p.m. straight up.
Dehydrates the shit out of your mouth.
Jacoby, Tucson. Hi.
Hi, thank you for having me. I just wanted to say that what happened today at the Capitol building, I don't find it shocking. As someone who studies civil rights movements and revolution history, I think this is just something, unfortunately, that was bound to happen. And I think it's happening because the American people, at least Trump supporters, are now realizing what, their BLM brothers and sisters have been experiencing for decades and centuries now.
What?
Is that they're not being listened to, and they don't like it. And I think they need to take a long, hard look at what they believe and realize that they have brothers and sisters who are in the same position, but fighting it not just against this whole election system, but against the systems of injustice. And I think that Congress and congressional leadership needs to not sweep this under the rug and take a hard look at why Americans have done this. And we need to challenge ourselves to look at history and realize what lessons we can learn from our civil rights leaders in the past and see what the people actually want, and that is a correction to the system. And I just hope that all these Trump supporters calling in can listen to themselves and see that it's the same thing that civil rights leaders have been saying for years. And
so
it's nothing even close to the same.
Jacoby, is it fair to say that you're comparing some of the Antifa and BLM riots or protests this year with what happened today at the Capitol?
I definitely think so. There is definitely strong parallels there, and I think, like I said, if people would correlate what's going on and get the message, they might peacefully
what is this dude's deal?
Talk about these things. We don't need to storm the Capitol building. Martin Luther King Jr. brought 1 million people, and they didn't break into the Capitol. I think people just need to come together, and if they want change, like these callers keep saying, these Trump supporters who come on here keep saying, then they need to reach across the aisle and look to their BLM brothers and sisters.
Should I call in, chat?
We're on the same side. That's how we do it the democratic way, not through violence.
How do I call into this?
Not through name calling, but we
Hold
listen
on.
to
East
each other.
slash Central, Mountain slash West, 202-748-8921. Do I call in? Do I use Google Voice to call in?
From Tucson, are you studying at the University?
I'm going to try.
Yes, I am.
And what is your major?
Ethics and civil
Do I
rights.
call in drunk to C-SPAN?
I just finished electric
Hold on.
with the great Noam
Google
Chomsky.
Voice.
And I, for one,
oh my God.
I'm an independent, so I don't want people to think that I'm just some.
No, I wouldn't troll. I would want to try to reach people.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
202-748-8921 is the number I have to call.
Clinton, Ohio. Please go ahead, Ken.
Oh, it disappeared. Damn it.
To the events
Fuck.
of today.
For taking my call, sir.
All right, never mind. Sorry.
I'm a veteran,
Shout out your channel.
And,
nah.
Let me tell you, the actions of today is appalling. Never in my life have I.
Yeah, no, it disappeared off the screen.
Like this, I feel bad for that lady's family and all the people involved. But this just didn't come from the election or today. This has been going on for the last 4 years. When
you saved the number.
Aisle,
nice.
The Democrats can't work.
Thank you,
well
Mercy.
with the
I'll call in.
And nobody in that, in this administration wanted to work with President Trump and help him, do what he needed to do. This started.
Hey, Lonnie, could you get me another one of these?
When they started going after President Trump, and then just increasingly got worse over the time.
All right, what was the number again?
Do you see fault with the president's reaction?
Hold on, maybe I can just rewind it and see. Oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah, Trump had
202. All right, I'm doing it. Google Voice. Thank you for the donuts, by the way. I really do appreciate it. 202-748-8921. All right, I'm calling the number. It should be hooked up with my mic and everything. What the fuck? So that didn't work. That definitely didn't work. Did you hear that? The beep boop? Hold on. Did I type it in wrong? Oh, it's because this is an 813 number. So I have to do an East Coast one. All right, so we'll do 202 784 8920. All right, I'm calling.
You have reached a non-working number at Georgetown University. Please check your number and dial again, or for assistance, call 202-687-5055.
Homie, what? What was that? Yummy. Thank you, babe. No, it wasn't the wrong number. It was the right number. Do I have to put a 1 at the beginning, do you think? Always put a 1 at the start? Stream died? No, it's not. 21? Why are people saying 21? It was the wrong number? Why are people saying 21? No, I didn't. I had to call the East Coast one. My Google Voice number is connected to Florida, so I had to call the East Coast one because the Mountain/West one didn't work. I'm too drunk to explain this right now. I'm going to try 202. I'm going to kill myself. 748 8920. 20. Let's try this. I give up.
That means the line is busy. You have to wait until they pick up your call because other people are trying to call.
Oh.
That's a busy signal. You're just not used to using a real telephone.
Ah, shit. It just means the line's busy. Fuck! I wanted to call in. I was going to talk about the degradation of our democracy at the hands of fascism being perpetuated by our president. I was going to have like a really good talk. It was going to be really good. I was going to expose some people to some really based and red-pilled ideas. Call and stay on hold? It doesn't let me. It just goes beep, 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 and then leaves the call automatically. Just wait? I don't know. Listen, guys, I tried to call C-SPAN. It didn't work. I'm actually kind of drunk right now. We'll see what happens there. Thank you all so much for watching. This is going to be the end of the video. That'll go up as a segment on my channel. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're new here and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Ring the bell icon so you actually get notified whenever I go live or upload a video. You can also follow me on Twitter or join my fan Discord through the link in the description. Very much appreciate that. My Twitter's very spicy, very good time. Definitely go there. If you have any extra money sitting around, you don't need it for anything else, please, please, please be sure to donate or sub on my website, xanderhall.com/live. Hit the join button to become a channel member or even pledge to me on Patreon. Links are in the description. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Drunk Xander Hall out.